royal tourists, Queen Elizabeth and the Duke of Edinburgh, take in the tourist sights of New Zealand, where seething hot springs of mud tickle the royal curiosity. The fascinated Queen watches geysers froth and leap in a spectacular display. And on a high bridge, New Zealand youngsters wait to show their Queen that geysers don't do all the leaping in this interesting country. Not quite like Buckingham Palace, a watery salute for a touring Queen. Caracas, the bustling capital of Venezuela, completes a whirlwind construction project, pushing this broad avenue through the city's heart in 6 months. Avenida Urdaneta, a swank Fifth Avenue for Caracas, opens, and Venezuela's president, Marcos Perez Jiminez, leads thousands on a tour of inspection. 200 buildings came down to create a 6-lane thoroughfare to handle 20th century traffic in 4-century-old Caracas. Basil O'Connor, president of the National Foundation for Infantile Paralysis, receives a birthday cake from Eddie Cantor, chairman of the March of Dimes of the Air. The cake symbolizes a double anniversary for O'Connor, who is marking his 62nd birthday. He's also congratulated by Cantor for 30 years' work in the fight against infantile paralysis. A record of service for Basil O'Connor. In sunny Hawaii, this is the newest thing on wheels. At Waikiki Beach, 3 lovely Hawaiians, finished with a dip in the surf, decide on a ride in a SHAXI. No, not a taxi, SHAXI. It's a combination of a taxi and Hawaii's little grass shack. The grass top keeps off the sun, keeps off the rain, provides a home for transient birds, and a snack for passing horses. To call a cab, you just yell, "Hey, taxi!" I mean, SHAXI.
Supersonic rockets, mounted with tiny experimental wings and stripped of their deadly warheads, are shaping the design for the aircraft of tomorrow. Cameras record the speed effect on the wings of the rocket, ready for firing. Now, amazing in-flight films. Watch the wing flap violently, but hold fast as the rocket streaks into space at 1,500 miles an hour. Another rocket is launched. The wing flutters and then disintegrates. Tests like these prove skinny straight wings best for supersonic flight. Scientific skill strengthens America's future air might. In the old city of Panama, Joan and Bob enjoy the local color. There's so much to see, but where does one start? A native tells them where the sights are. One of the loveliest is the El Panama Hotel, where Joan and Bob are staying. On the grounds, they meet a Panamanian girl who sells them a national lottery ticket. She is dressed in traditional carnival costume. Joan's sundress was designed by Stephanie Corrette of California. At the luxurious pool of the hotel, the divers and swimmers show good form. Joan takes it easy in her seersucker outfit with a black accented halter bodice. Refreshing is this coconut concoction, a local specialty. On the spacious terrace, it's cocktail time, and Joan wears a Stephanie Corrette afternoon dress. A picture to remember in a Panamanian setting.
In Washington, the Touchdown Club salutes last fall's top college gridiron stars. Representative Sam Rayburn awards Maryland's Stan Jones his trophy as #1 lineman. Alan Amici of Wisconsin heads the All-American backfield selected by the club. Maryland's Senator Butler presents Bernie Faloney, Maryland's great quarterback, with his award, and Minnesota's Paul Giel receives his from Representative Anderson of his home state. Notre Dame's Johnny Latner with Supreme Court Justice Minton rounds out the dream backfield. Latner, Faloney, Giel, Amici, All-Americans all. Roll out the barrels. It's time for the World's Barrel Hopping Championships at Grossinger's, New York. Bottoms up,
Brown, Detroit's flying fireman, hurdles 14 barrels to cop his 4th straight title. Eldrina LaBelle skims 7 of the kegs to face the peerless females. To the victors from heavyweight champ Rocky Marciano go the trophies. A crack field of ski jumpers match distances in the season's first big meet at Bear Mountain, New York. Defying the icy cold, crowds turn out to watch the entrants fall victim to the tough little hill. Doggone it! Mark Devlin, the peerless perfectionist from Lake Placid, flashes the form that gives him 2nd place in the tough competition. Here's the winner, Keith Wegman, a 24-year-old GI who sweeps the slopes with a perfect blending of grace and distance, a bright young star on the American ski scene.